Okay. The damn thing won't let me uninstall iNeed. It screws it up.
Huh?
That program iNeed, it won't let me uninstall it. Well, I can uninstall it, but I have to start a new game or it freezes the screen.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of... I turned everything down to 0. See, maybe that'll be the same thing. But yeah, obviously it does something with the controllers.
I've got your back. I'm right behind you.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you should be able to uninstall, and it will. You can. Don't get me wrong, and you can start a new game, but a game that's already in existence with a save, it will not work. Then your game save won't work.
That's weird, because I remove mods all the time. It'll still load it, it just won't have any data associated with that particular mod.
And that is exactly what I expected. But no, what it does is a save game gives you a save game warning that a mod that it was using is no longer there, and when you go ahead and load in, it'll load into that where you were, but the save game won't work. You can't move, or your buttons on your controls are useless.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I thought, that's just chicken shit.
Yeah, that truly is just garbage.
I mean, there's nothing I can do about it except I reinstalled it, and the saves work fine. So it's definitely in the program, or the mod, I should say. And out of curiosity, I went to start a new game, and it works just fine.
I've got your back. I'm right behind you.
After you uninstall it, just that your previous save games
back.
are just not any good.
Still here.
Garbage.
So I turned everything down as far as it'll go. Maybe it won't be so annoying anyway. Not that I have anything against starting a new game, but it'd be kind of nice to get through it once.
Oh yeah, no.
It's so dark in here.
May have to just deal with it with the iNeed. I mean, otherwise that's just stupid.
Yeah, that's just it. I turned it down. Hopefully it will not be so often. But yeah, obviously I'm just going to have to deal with it.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. Fireball's right. Shouts. Okay, here we go. We'll see if we can't kill this frickin' dragon finally.
You take me to some really strange places.
Come on, ladies, get out of the way here.
Hey, be careful.
Kill!
I'm on your side.
Damn it, you don't have much time to...
that?
Yeah, get out of my way so I can get through there. Yeah, more than one way to kill a dragon.
So did you get it finally?
I finally got it.
Nice.
Now maybe I can get the staff.
That'd be slick. Trying to think. I think the labyrinth is one where you get the one of the dragon priest masks. Well, which are pretty good for just starting out.
I think I got a couple masks, but I have no idea what they're for.
Okay, so overall, in all of the DLCs, total there's
We can't leave Gerduin.
14 dragon priest masks and then one special god mask.
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left to
In
go
the
back
original
after.
game, there's 10 there's 10 of them total.
We can't go back.
And when you collect
Might as well
8
go forward.
of them,
We can still
except
do
for the
this.
wooden one,
Cyrus is right. We
once
can
you've
make it
collected
if we
all
just
8
stay
of the
alert.
dragon priest masks, you can go to this place, pick up the wooden mask, and when you put the wooden mask on, it'll transport you back in time. And then when you place all of the dragon priest masks on a statue, you'll get the last dragon priest mask for that. And then there's 4 more in the Dragonborn DLC, or in the Dragonborn questline that you'll do when you go to Solstheim. And yeah, they're all just masks that do really amazing things.
Okay, so I need to pay attention to it. Let me see if I do have a couple of them. And are they apparel? I might have put them in my locker.
Yeah, they are apparel.
Let me see here. Yeah, I think I remember removing them. Or I stuck them on a follower as possible. But after I get one here, I know what I'm looking for.
I've got your back.
Okay, wow, it is super bright in here for some reason. Can we turn that down?
Alright, new heavy armor for trying to level 2-handed. Finished.
All this stuff is really, really bright. I wonder why it's supposed to be this damn annoying.
All right, that's a good lead. Let's head over to his temple.
Okay, Fireball is really powerful, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a doozy of a spell. The one that it's the one that explodes on the ground, correct? That's the one you got.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Firebolt for now because Jesus.
Hmm.
It is really powerful.
Oh yeah, but it is so good, especially with crowd control.
Oh, yeah, I can see where it will have its uses. Boy, these, it is... What mod do you use for lighting as far as um, like lanterns?
Oh, like for I literally if I need a lantern or something, if I'm in a really dark place, I'll just use the candlelight spell.
Yeah, I think I have a lantern mod, and I wonder if that's what's causing everything to be so bright here. It is really bright in here.
It can be that way. I mean, none of my mods really affect my lighting. I mean, technically. There's a couple in there that I'm sure do something with it.
Well, I used it for like it lights up the paths and stuff. It's really like street lamps, but you know I'm wondering why it's so damn bright in here. These the glow is just amazingly bright.
Alright, new two-handed greatsword does 544 damage.
Holy shit.
Burns the target for 33 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Target takes 33 points of frost damage to health and stamina. And target takes 33 points of shock damage and half as much magic damage. That is how you make a sword, sir.
Yeah, well, I've not got anything I need to hit that hard yet.
You don't want to, trust me, it gets scary. I do have almost 500 health though at this point. Okay, I know I got shit, but I should stash one. Get it.
Okay, I better go back and
I'm assuming you don't run the unofficial mods either.
no, I have no use to cheat, just no fun.
Oh no, the unofficial mod, it's not cheating, it makes it harder. The unofficial mod was a release that, in derpa words, it allows you to, because in normal Skyrim, the max level that you can possibly achieve is 81, and that's if you get every single perk to level 1, or every single school to level 100. But you still only get 81 perk points to use then, which means you can't unlock everything. The unofficial patches change that so you can unlock everything, but obviously whatever you're using is also affected, and it also increases your max level that you can get. I forgot what the max level actually is with the unofficial. And also the unofficial fixes like a shit ton of glitches. It's not cheating at all. It's literally just
a level cap increaser.
It makes things harder, but at the same time it makes things better. Make sense at all?
Yeah, it does. No, I don't have one. I didn't,
Yeah, it allows you to reach the true cap of the game. Not only that, when you run into shit like that's level 150, it's a pain. Like, when you get to level 80, you'll get the Ebony Warrior quest. He's a pain in the ass. Marak's pretty easy. Harkon is fairly easy, but then there's like all these special bosses that are just... holy crap. Also, don't start a fight with the Greybeards, because those sons of bitches are ridiculously OP. I think Kyogar is like a level 160. Yeah, fuck that. I have tried a couple of times. Like, just straight up maxed my character out with console commands and everything just to try and take him out. Never fucking happens.
Half your size?
Spell. Are you a priest?
Not even a scratch.
Holy shit. Oh, hell was I supposed to know this was a good guy?
Was that it?
Yeah, it sure is bright in here.
I have no idea idea what mod you're using that's creating that much light at the moment.
Yeah. Obviously, it didn't like something I did here. I'm going to check it out here because it is really too bright. Hurting my damn eyes.
Are you using your Oculus again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you can play this without the Skyrim VR without it.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, let's see what we have here. We have realistic.
I am going to go try and take on a dragon quick. See how this new armor does.
Realistic lighting overhaul.
I have got to get to bed. I should have gone hours ago.
Shame on you.
I know. Horrible. But I need to level my two-handed. For that I needed a new armor set, which means I had to Google, I looked up more mods to try and find a cool-looking armor set for my two-handed dealio. And I found a pretty darn slick one.
It's called Lanterns of Skyrim. I can't really believe that would be it, but I'll try disabling it and see what happens.
Entirely in a cave, but yeah, no.
I mean, that
honestly,
is really bright.
like, candlelight works great for when you're doing silly things in, like, caves. You spawn a bright-ass orb over your head for 60 seconds.
Uh-huh.
But if you get, if you level up, I can't remember what it is, your conjuration, alteration, one of them, you will, it'll get better.
Let's see if I get the same problem I had before. It won't load because of the save. Nope, loaded in 5, and yeah, I do not believe it's quite as bright. Still pretty damn bright. But I don't think it's quite as bad.
Step on me. Don't step on me. You see that?
Yeah, them conjuring. Too much brightness there. Oh, that's bright. Holy shit.
Are you a priest?
Well, you know what? You should have jumped in front of me.
Not even a scratch. Maybe next time. Half your size, twice as heavy. Maybe next time.
Okay.
Alright, this is going to be interesting.
Is that it? Not even a scratch.
I can see why they call it a labyrinth. There's so many different ways you can go, and they all go pretty deep.
Yeah, they call it the labyrinth. That's a doozy. Makes you feel better, it's not the worst.
Huh?
Oh, they got worse places than this?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I go all the way to the end, then I have to double all the way back to get to the other doorway I didn't go through?
Yep. You'll start to catch on to how they do things and follow your guide carefully and check your map.
Okay. But the map really doesn't show much. The interior maps.
Yeah, no, you have to explore them a bit to get used to them.
And this would be another dead end.
I'm right behind you. Still here.
Don't step on me.
I've got your back.
Don't step on me.
Come on! We can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
Where's Elvely? She was right behind me.
Dead. Something grabbed her from behind. Gone before I could do anything.
This is insanity. We never should have come.
You're right. This is all my fault. Should we turn around, head back?
I don't think going back is a good idea.
Going back would be the end of all of us. We keep pushing forward and we'll make it. We will!
Come on, you can make it. Let's go. Healing spell. Are you a priest?
Oh, let's save.
A healing spell? Are you a priest?
Alright, we're gonna see if this helps the lag a bit. After that, I am finished and out of here.
You're lagging.
I downloaded a bunch of more mods today just to try stuff out. I never reorganized all my stuff, so it was causing unnecessary stuff, especially with that new armor. Cause you already have stuff that you see most often somewhat towards the top, so that way it loads quickest. And then I just like my wife's outfit towards the bottom.
Yeah, I have learned about how it loads. It does make a difference.
Oh yeah. Especially when you're using a lot of mods. I think I've got like 30 active at the moment.
I think 60, 61.
Yeah, but a lot of mine are like grand scale ones. Like mine changes the scenery of everything. Night sky, the land textures, armor, hair of NPCs, outfits of NPCs, NPCs' bodies. Yeah. Mine, not so different, or close to, or quite different than Skyrim. Looks a lot like Terra.
That was fun!
Damn it, who's... Holy crap. Damn it. The hell, I'm dead. Son of a bitch. Forgot all about that. How far back am I have to go? God damn. Oh, come on and get out of the way.
Watch it.
I've already been this way.
Have you been doing the companions quests at all?
Companions quests. You mean the followers?
No. Like, the companions. It's, action.
Oh.
Whiterun?
No, not yet. I haven't.
I would recommend maybe doing that, because during that quest line, spoiler, do you mind spoilers?
Not at all.
Okay, during that quest line, you have the ability to become a werewolf, which is very helpful because it prevents you from becoming a vampire. Vampire, in sunlight, you have decreased damage, health, and stamina. And if you don't feed, which is harder than you think, then after a certain amount of days, you will be attacked by anyone and anything that comes near you. Like if you walk into Whiterun, people will mob you.
So what you're saying, you have to pick one or the other?
No, you don't have to, but it's a lot easier. I mean, because you won't always, like, you're going to run into vampires eventually, and they are going to bite you, and you will eventually get the sanguine disease or whatever, the vampire. And at that point, you will not know it, because you're focusing on so many other things, and then all of a sudden you're going to go to bed one day and wake up a vampire. Or you're just going to turn into one, and then you are going... It's a pain to become or unbecome a vampire. Because if you don't take a potion or a cure-all disease potion in a certain amount of time, you will be, what's the word I was looking for? You will, suffer from it. And then you need to get a black soul gem, fill it with a grand soul, so like a mammoth, which is a pain in the ass to kill because giants are always around mammoths, and mammoths suck, especially when you're low level. Yeah, vampirism sucks.
So, go ahead and become a werewolf, and I guess you don't have to use it, do you?
No, you don't have to, but I mean, you can turn into a werewolf. The only downside is that you do not get a rested bonus from sleeping in a bed.
And how big a bonus is that?
Not that much. Plus, it makes you immune to all diseases. No bonus. But you are weaker to silver.
Now, see, I didn't even know all that stuff was coming around.
It's just one of those things. Like, when I first found out and I got turned into a vampire, oh my god. Because you can't just feed on anybody. You need to either A, use your vampire seduction, which you don't get until a couple of days into vampirism. Every time you drink, you lose or drink blood. God, it's fucking dumb. You will. The longer you go without blood, the more hungry you get, and the stronger you get as a vampire. And when you feed, you then revert back to like being a lesser vampire, and your health and shit just decreases. It's stupid.
So you're just better off being a werewolf.
You're better off being a werewolf, being immune to all diseases, and not having to worry about vampirism, ever. It genuinely just is a nuisance.
Well, I knew there was vampires and werewolves. I didn't realize they were going to go out of their way to turn you into one somewhere in the game.
If you just do the companion quests, you'll just become a werewolf eventually. It's part of the quest.
So that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and start it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because the vampire one, it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I don't want petty have to do shit, you know?
It just takes so much time to either cure it and deal with it. Like, you didn't like I Need? Well, this is Skyrim's version of I Need. Like, yeah. Such a silly system. Like, I'm trying to see if I can... You have to feed to not... Because if you go past 4 days, that's when you become, like, full-on crazy vampire. And if you walk near villages, like, literally all of the guards, all of the people in it will just start attacking you. Even the guy that would cure you. You can only feed on people who are asleep. So you need to creep up on them and feed on them. Problem is you also can't be seen by anybody feeding, or everyone starts attacking. Werewolf, pretty straightforward. You're a little bit weaker to silver, but once you get to the point where silver becomes a thing,
I've got your back.
you're already gonna have strong armor. Also, level up your blacksmithing as soon as you can. You're going heavy armor?
I just have light on now. I just haven't decided what I was going to do.
Well, the easiest way to do it is just go with heavy armor around the outside. So get steel, then I think it's dwarven, then orcish, then ebony, then daedric, and then after that's dragon. Okay? Dragon is a light armor, but its stats are minutely, and I mean minutely, worse than daedric. But you'll save a bunch in carry weight. And to get level all of that up, if you look at your perk tree, okay?
Let's get going then.
Do you have time to look at your perk tree quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on, let me get to smithing. If you go steel up to the right, you'll see dwarven, then orcish, then ebony, and then it goes up to daedric and dragon. Dragon and daedric are the two strongest armor types. Dragon is light, daedric is heavy. If you literally just go from town to town, literally just start at Solitude, go to the armorer there, buy all of his iron and some leather, then go to Riften and Whiterun, just do rounds, pick up all of the iron ingots you can, and then just straight up craft iron daggers non-stop. You'll be 100 or 90 in no time at all.
Just do iron daggers and smithing. Steel smithing is what I got. I got 43 points right now. Trying to read all. Okay, Orgus, ebony smithing. And what are the two best armors? Daedric, and Elven, I guess. Okay, I'm looking at it. So the best two armors are Daedric is the best heavy armor.
Daedric is the best heavy armor, and dragon skin, that's what they call it, dragon, is the best light armor.
Okay.
But dragon plate mail is literally like minutely less than Daedric. So you will save on your carry weight, but you'll still have super strong arm.
So that'd be the one to use. And those are both heavy armors, or is one of them a light armor?
Dragon is a light armor, Daedric is a heavy armor.
So let's see. We have 52 points already in light armor. And I have 33 in heavy, so I probably ought to stay with dragon, save the weight, and all that stuff.
Well, you're going to have to go through all of the heavy armors to get to dragon. I mean, you can go the light armor route, but I wouldn't do it. Like, I have all of them, but that's because I have the unofficial patches, so I can learn everything.
Yeah, I see light armor does not have the types of armors. Just has movements, matching sets. So you have to do the smithing heavy armor. No choice. Let me look at heavy armor here. Cushion, fist of steel, matching set. So, start smithing. And every time you to get level points, right? To get it to 100. And then use your perk points. I think I can get that. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I would recommend if you you should probably try to download the unofficial patches for all of them. Just it's much better. It fixes so many little glitches in the game that bug out.
Well, yeah, I really don't want to get capped on everything. You only get so many perk points, I guess.
Yeah, as in the normal version of Skyrim, yes, you will only get so many perk points, 81 in total. If you have the unofficial patch, you can level everything up, and then it's just what you have equipped at the moment. That's what is really important. Increases the level cap, yes, but at the same time, just
I've got you
like
back.
everything scales with you for the most part. So nothing is like, yeah, I have a lot more armor and can deal a lot more damage than you, but the mobs I'm facing are equally as tough to me as yours are to you.
Well, yeah, because you're using the added content, and they didn't make that for pussies at my level. I mean, come on, even I know that. If you're using end-of-game content that people have made, they ain't making it for low-level characters.
But that's the thing, is it still scales.
Yeah.
So even at your level, like, the stuff you fight is just as tough as the stuff I fight. Like, don't get me wrong, a bunny rabbit is still gonna die in one shot, but I mean, the draugrs and stuff...
Well, yeah, they're going to be at your level, sure. I mean, that's just common sense.
Exactly. So, I mean, the only real difference is just the ability to earn and learn all of the things in the game, and being able to change out. So, I mean, without any problem or having to go and literally do freaking... like, the only way you can reset a skill tree is you have to beat the Dragonborn deals. And that's the only way to reset a skill tree. So if you want to change from being like, ooh, I'm tired of being a battle mage or a shield and sword, I have to go and go finish that DLC and then reset all of my perk points and assign them to the roles I want them. You see, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't understand how you get to the point you can reset them, but you can reset them, but you have to go do a certain thing to do it.
Yeah, you have to beat all of the Dragonborn DLC, which is the last DLC.
Okay, which I'm not even close to. I started that because it gave me the quest, and I got to this little island, and I seen that, you know what, I have no business being here. I left.
Yeah, it's absolutely silly. I mean, they couldn't... I mean, you could get a mod that'll allow you to do it, but, I mean, the unofficial patch is just so much better. I mean, it gives you the... It gives you just a bunch of different bonuses that... They're not, like, bonuses, but it makes it easier on you, so you can play one character, and you don't have to start fresh on a new save and try something different. You know what I mean?
Yes, makes sense.
So that way, like, ooh, I finished the game, and my block and my shield and sword character are super high now. Awesome! Oh, I gotta go do the Dark Brotherhood quest, where I'm going to be an assassin. Oh, I have nothing in sneak or lockpicking or archery. Well, this is gonna be rough.
Watch it.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, it'd be pretty much impossible, wouldn't it?
Oh no, it's not impossible. I mean, you can still beat it. It's a pain in the ass. And then at the end of it, you just wind up putting on your heavy armor and your shield and sword and fighting people. I did it my first run through and it sucked. that was before that they had the patches and stuff, or that before they had like the Dragonborn DLC, so you couldn't go and reset anything. You just kind of had to deal with it and muscle through it, which is just bullshit. And then if you want to go do like the College of Winterhold, to become a mage, yeah. I had to, that's where I started my battle mage originally, is because I was like, okay, well, I gotta level up my magic. But everything murders my face in like 3 seconds, and it takes me an hour to do anything without God mode on.
Yeah, see, I've been doing the Winterhold or Winter Haven or whatever it is, but I'm really not I'm not really, I mean, that's what this quest is, the Staff of Magnus. But I'm not really a full-blown mage by any stretch. I don't want to be.
Yeah, but with, like, if you were to go with the unofficial patch, it would allow you to be able to switch. Like, you don't switch your perks around at all. It just, you equip mage gear then, basically, at that point. So instead of rocking, you know, something that gives you, like, bonus magicka and magicka restoration and stuff like that, you don't have to equip, like... something that deals one-handed damage, so that way you can do it. It allows you to transition between roles and do everything the game has to offer without having to start over on a brand new character and then go through all the same bullshit over and over and over and over again. I think besides Sky UI, it's the most downloaded mod that there is. Oh yeah. Well, I am going to shut this nonsense down, and I'm going to get to bed.
Alrighty, we'll talk at you later.
Take it easy, bud. Good luck. Good gaming. Seriously though, look into the unofficial patches. They're not cheating by any means. Trust me, they don't give you anything extra. It just makes the game better. Especially when you have to find the fucking Argonian that likes to hide in solitude. That's stupid.
Now, I've got the one, is it official? It may not be official. Unofficial upgrade patch of some sort I've downloaded?
It's the unofficial patches here.
I think I'd only done one of them. I'd have to look it up, but I've only done one of them.
Yeah, there's 4 altogether, I want to say. Here, hold up, I gotta launch my thing through the normal launcher to tell you what they are. I have the Skyrim script extender for all of my mods. It lets you play with more, you silly.
Yeah, I can't use that though.
That sucks. There's the unofficial Skyrim patch, the unofficial Dawnguard patch, unofficial Hearthfire patch, and the unofficial Dragonborn patch. Okay, there's 4 of them in total.
Yeah, I've got the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. That's the only unofficial patch I have.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's all you need.
Is that it? That does all of them?
That's all of them, because Special Edition is an all-in-one thing. I started on Oldrim, so I got patches as they came out.
And that allows me to keep getting perk points then, I guess?
You will keep unlocking perk points as long as you keep playing.
Okay, like well, that works for me.
One-handed, then switch. You want to feel like being a sniper and go with the bow and arrow. You can unlock everything. Also with it, when you reach level 100 in a said trade, like one-handed for instance, you can change it to then legendary. It'll wipe all your perk points out of there, gives them back to you, but you have to level up one-handed all the way again to 100, but you'll get increased stats.
Death comes for you now.
Because if you get into doing like all of the extra content, like I can't think of his name, Kragan? He's a giant frost troll and he sucks. Oh my god. It's a pain in the butt. Like, I mean, pain in the butt. And then the Ebony Warrior, fighting him when you hit level 80, holy shit. Like, everything he has just has ridiculous resists and block rings and anti-stagger rates. Like, he is a pain in the butt. Like, I had to kite him the entire time and use a bow. Because you can't use magic on him because he has like 100% magic resist on everything.
Okay, let's see. I got a mask here, the Moroke mask.
Yep, that's one of the Dragon Priest masks.
Okay, that's one of them. So our Magicka regenerates 100% faster.
Yep.
Are all those dragon masks? It doesn't say anything about it. All those are named, I take it?
Yeah, like, all of the Dragon Priest masks will look similar to the one you just got, Moroke. They'll be different colors, they'll have different effects on them, but they all genuinely look similar to that. The only exception to that rule is the 10th Dragon Priest mask you get after you collect the 8 that look just like that. When you go put on the wooden mask and it takes you there, you'll get one that kind of has tusks coming out of it. And then the 3 that you get in Solstein, well, 4 you get in Solstein, they're kind of like a little scalier looking. And then the fourth one there, you kind of just look like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, they have weird tentacles and kind of looking things.
I'm right behind you.
But yeah, I highly recommend ESO Gaming for any walkthroughs and tutorials. And then for anything mods related, MXR.
Okay.
He gets goofy and he does a lot of silly stuff. Like, there's a lot of silly stuff on MXR's website.
Okay, I don't have. I have Tribunal Mask. Whatever those are.
But he also has information about some of the best mods you will ever see. Also some of the dumbest ones.
Well, that's okay. Dumb are okay once in a while. I have 2 Tribunal Masks. I don't remember where I got them. One's a silver, one's a gold one. Those are not the same as the Dragon Mask, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what to try. Can you screenshot it and send it to me? You're in your VR thing.
Yeah, I'm in VR. But yeah, they just says Tribunal Mask of Gold is what it says. They have no armor. The weight is 5. It's value of 300.
That sounds like garbage.
Yeah, probably is just garbage.
Tribunal Mask Skyrim. Oh. Decoration is what they be.
Oh, well, they are really. I'm going to say they don't, no armor, no weight. They look like pretty much junk.
They're decorations. Yes.
Okay. Then it's okay to get rid of. I didn't know if it was okay to get rid of them. Now I know.
There's no special effects on them or anything like that either.
Nope, nothing. Or it doesn't say nothing, yeah.
I mean, you could keep them, like, and put them on display somewhere. If you get, I don't know if you can even get, like, some of the good houses.
Well, I got Breeze Home, if that counts.
No, I'm talking
Watch it.
good ones. Ones you buy aren't that great. Well,
I got one in Riverwood that was a free download.
okay.
I don't
Oh,
forget
yeah,
what
no.
it's called. I wasn't all impressed, but it's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I use LC's Build Your Own Noble House, and it like you basically become a Jarl at that point. You build an entire village, but at the same time, I have a treasure room where I can deposit my gold, and then it'll add like gold around the secret room, so it looks like I'm just Scrooge McDuck in it. And then it has dragon priest mask statues in there, so you can display them nicely. It's got named weapon racks, so when you collect named weapons like Chillrend or Dawnbreaker,
it was the only way to make sure
display
that monster
them.
never escaped.
All of your dragon claws, like the golden
I'll
claw,
never let
the
this happen
ebony
again.
claw, like,
I'll seal this whole place away.
No, 13. And then I can display the Elder Scrolls and my black books, but that's another mod entirely. Yeah.
So you can make your own house.
Watch
Yeah. Like the Hearthfire expansion, which you have, you actually make your own house, but you don't have any of that crap I just said. Like, you can get an armory with mannequins, so you can just, like, put your armor on display. Yeah. Don't put the masks in display cases. Display cases, I don't... Oh, well, if they have the unofficial patch, then, yeah, they're fixed. They won't disappear, anything that you put in your house, but at the same time, the display cases like to pop open, and because of the nature of the display cases, like the glass boxes, your shit will just fly out of it, and you gotta dig it out and pick it up off the floor. Put it back in there? Yeah, that sucks.
So,
It's just
you made it out of there alive. Ankana was right. You are dangerous. I'm afraid I'll have to take that stuff from you now. Ankana wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead. Nothing personal. You fool. You don't stand a chance.
I'm tougher than I look.
Oh yeah, you sound like you're off to an excellent start. That's the key. But yeah, I highly recommend completing the Companion's Quest just to avoid the vampirism one.
I've already decided when I get this, I already got the staff now, of course, so when I turn this
Nice.
in, I am going to start it.
Okay, yeah, that being a vampire is kind of cool if you like to kind of role play with it a bit, I guess, but in the end, it's just a pain in the butt.
No, I have no idea, no desire to play a vampire to go around sucking on people.
Yeah, I didn't have, like, you end up having to do it for Dawnguard, like, there's no way around it. But if you go hardcore and just do the main quest line in Dawnguard, you can be done in a few hours, and when you do it, you can just, whenever you go back to the castle, you can go down and feed on one of the vampire cattle. Like, that's the only time I became a vampire willingly. Unless you want to take the Dawnguard side, in which then you don't become a vampire and you hunt them and kill them. But then you will be hunted by vampires. Yeah, get used to that too when that comes. If you choose becoming a vampire, you'll be hunted by the Dawnguard forever. Even if you're not a vampire. If you choose to be the Dawnguard, you will be hunted by vampires forever. And they will just attack you at random in the dumbest places. Not in dungeons, but out in the world.
No, I'll just become, what's the name of the werewolves again? Which one? That's...
The Companions.
Companions.
Should be like the Companions quest, join the Companions. You go to that like upside down Viking ship in Whiterun.
Okay, I have Dawn Guard, Dragonborn, join the Stormcloaks.
Oh, you haven't even picked a faction yet?
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the main storyline is either A, join the Stormcloaks, or B, join the Legion. Or the Imperials.
Well, I can join either one. Which one's the best one to join?
Doesn't matter. Either way, you basically end up doing the same thing. It's just which side do you feel like doing, which story do you feel like doing.
Yeah, I don't have a quest. I take it back. I don't have one for the Guardians.
The Imperials? Yeah, no.
Well, they keep asking me. I just ignore them.
Yeah, you know when you were at Helgen Keep and the dragon attacked Alduin?
Uh-huh.
You might have not seen it, but there was a point where you could either A, follow Rayloff, right? And you follow him around and you have to fight whatever. Or you could have followed, I forgot the other guy's name, and then you would have been fighting off Stormcloaks. And that's where that decision is made. So if you have one that says join the Stormcloaks, you're joining the Stormcloaks.
Yeah, it says joining them to prove myself, to kill an ice wraith, I guess.
Yep. You gotta go to an island way up in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Okay, I've got a thing here.
They gave you ice wraith bane.
Yeah, something like that.
So you gotta coat your weapon with that when you go fight them. It'll just make it easier. At your level, though, it shouldn't be too bad.
And then I have, besides that, I have Dawn Guard, which I guess that's the vampire hunters.
Yeah. You know what? When you do it, at some point you'll release a vampire from her tomb during the first quest. And at that point you can either A, join the Dawn Guard, and tell the vampires to fucking suck it, or join the vampires and tell the Dawn Guard to suck it.
Or
Harkon will offer to turn you into a vampire.
Or
if
I
you
can
ignore
just ignore it, and then I can go do the one for werewolves, which is probably what your thing is. Say it's the best one to be.
The werewolf one actually has absolutely nothing to do with Dawn Guard at all. Vampires and Lycans existed before Dawn Guard came out, but Dawn Guard improved the vampire side of things, because there was no story mission for vampires in the original game, but there was for werewolves, the companions quests. Yeah. Just be a Lycan, and unless you're going to join the vampires during Dawn Guard, at which they will turn you into a vampire and remove your lycanthropy. But then when you're done, you can immediately go back to Ayala and she will turn you back into a Lycan.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll just be a werewolf, and then maybe I'll do Dawn Guard, but say, no, I'm not a vampire.
Yeah, when you get to Dawn Guard, like, you either A, become the Dawn Guard, join the Dawn Guard and kill vampires, or join the vampires and kill them. It's a two-sided story. Same thing comes up when you do Dragonborn, sort of. You can either fight Mirak or kind of join Mirak.
Just trying to confuse me, aren't they?
For posterity's sake, fuck Hermamora. Just saying. Creepy tentacle hentai motherfucker.
Okay, I'm like you, though. That's for another day.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Is this the end of the mage quest, the staff?
Have you already found the, what is it, the eye or the orb or whatever?
Yeah, I got an eye of something or other, yes.
Eye of Magnus, I think.
Yes, of Malos or something like that. Big old ball. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, you already got that? Okay.
I've got your back.
Have you... has anything happened to the head of the College of Winterhold?
Yeah, he's disappeared now because he got hurt or whatever.
Yeah, he did. Steal his gear, by the way.
Are you a priest?
Definitely take his gear, because if you decide to go play mage there, his gear is amazing, especially with that Morokai mask that you got. Oh yeah. You'll get like 200% magicka regen, and then as you level up your magic, you basically will never lose magicka. So you can just hold down like the fireball button and make it rain pain on shit.
I wonder where his body's at.
I believe it was outside.
Well, we were back in the thing when he got wiped out by the ball or whatever. So, but I really don't know where his body's at. It'll still be there. I know those things are persistent.
Yeah, it takes a couple days for things to disappear. And then if you get to the point well, I'll leave you with those for now. You're going to have a while to get through them. I'll tell you about the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild and stuff another day.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not very far into it.
Yeah, no, ain't no worries. Take your time, enjoy it. Like, the storyline is phenomenal.
Yeah, I had the original one sitting forever, and I never was doing other things, never got around to putting it in.
Yeah, well, it's okay, because now you have it, and you can see the storyline is fairly good.
Yes, I've been enjoying it. Make no mistake about it.
Oh, yeah, no, and I mean, there's so many options. I'm telling you, like, there's so much. Like, oh my god, the College of Winterhold, there's a similar thing for the Thieves Guild. There's a similar thing for the Dark Brotherhood. There's a similar thing for the Stormcloak, the Imperials, Dawnguard, Vampire, Dragonborn, Hermamora. Yeah. Holy shit. Like, and it goes on forever. The Traders Guild, the Bards College. I mean, Jesus.